Yo, hello everybody. We're back again. I am playing video games on twitch.tv for more than like once a week. It's crazy. Also, Parker, if you're still here and you're down, I can probably do Soul Link tomorrow. If you are still here. If you're not still here, then fuck my chungus life. Anyways, Night Range. We have to finish the challenge, chat. I can't keep doing this much longer. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Also, I realized something from last stream. I forgot that we were using sleep pots on balancers to make them go honk shoe, and then we execute them. So we are going to do a slightly different route with the Great Hollow, but I think it will be worth it because that different route will allow us to do big merch before the dupe. And it should be approximately the same number of bosses and same number of money. We shall see. But, so we're going to be doing a slightly different route today, but it's still going to be Great Hollow. I do think that is the best thing for us to do. So let's go. How's everyone doing today? How are we all? I hope you're all doing well. I'm a little bit later today than normal, but that's just because I wasn't, like, feeling the greatest today. But I'm feeling okay now. So, there's a sleep ruins down here, so we're just going to be going down through here instead. And then I can get sleep pots from that ruins, hopefully. How'd that miss? Roar medallion? Honestly, sure. Makes our dog stronger. Okay. Bottle necklace. Okay. Yeah, no. Not that matters. Plus, there should be enough crystals underground. There should be, like, about the same number of crystals underground when compared to above ground. So, the crystal route shouldn't really matter that much. We'll see, though. Because we could always stop inside the Great Church right there. But that's a little bit of a detour. I'd rather just swing through here and, like, kill bosses and stuff. Crystal. No crystal. Because, like, also, we come down here to kill Hippo anyways. So we can just, like, stay down here. His face is going to be in the wall. Yeah. Unfortunate. Still fine. I will take a skill attack power katana with seppuku. It's real fucking good, actually. I should have checked to see. Oh, okay. Well, I think I know which one it is, chat. This is also like an easy dormant check, and just weapon passive check, so there's an Elder Lion up there, there's an Erdtree avatar. Don't care about any of that. I'm gonna kill the Elder Lion. Wonder if it's worth it to fight him with Curse Sword, or... We're gonna try some seppuku shenanigans. 'Cause this should do, like, crazy blood loss. Oh, I rolled that wrong. Oh, he fell. So does this also drop sleep pots? Is this considered to be sleep? Ripple Halberd is interesting. Oh. Okay, I need to break boxes to try and find the pots. There's another pumpkin head. Don't care about you guys. I've never actually explored down here before is the thing, right? Some Caden mercenaries just for shits and giggles. Duelists. Do you drop a dormant? Surely, right? Yes. Oh, can't do sleep grease. I'm just gonna run around here for a bit. This will probably end up being a reset, but like, that's okay. Is this the Blood Fiend boss? Yes. Or sorry, the Purple Fiend. Okay, fuck me, I guess. That's a hole. That's just death. Why is this spot right here? What does this do? I'm probably gonna reset here, like I already said. I'm intentionally just kind of exploring, because I've never actually been around here before. So I'm trying to, like, figure out, okay, where are boxes, you know, where can I even find sleep pots and shit like that. Isn't our duelist? Doesn't seem to be a ton of boxes there. Might be easier to get sleep pots from the Great Church thingy. I guess that is part of the issue of doing that route as well, is that the whole point of the other route is that we are doing things in circle. We have time. So maybe we do keep doing the other route, but we just run into the Great Church, like, real fast, find a couple sleep pots. I think that might be better. But let's see if we can get, like, this part of the route going relatively quickly. Probably lost some time screwing around with, like, seppuku shenanigans there. against the Elder Lion, I imagine. I imagine that wasn't actually faster. Green turtle is nice. Kill the crab. What? That's not what happened. Why I took out my cursed sword there. Spear talisman, who cares? Silverfoot, I don't really think that matters. That's not true, it does affect item discovery. Well, of course it affects item discovery. I mean, it does affect weapon drops from enemies. Their drop tables are influenced by item discovery. Crystal. Good. Physical attack power dormant. Crystal up there. Do not care about that. Nope. Splooge device. Alright, come here, Elder Lion. Much faster. Alright, sleep pots are a blue item. Need to remember that. Some magic pot. I'd like 2 sleep pots. One is a wee bit sketch. Because, crystal up there. If I miss that one, it's just kind of fucked. I think coming up here to kill the Blood Fiend is, like, a good idea. Holy. I forget, he has, like, infinite hyper armor. But, But I have unsheathed, so it's fine. No pots. Does not seem like a very consistent way of getting pots. Here, I actually want to keep looking down here, though, because it says there's a... On Matt's map, it says there's, like, a Crucible Knight duo here. If there's, like, an area down here. Oh my god, there is a Crucible Knight duo down here. What the hell? Crucible Knight and more. I love Crucible Knight and more. It's my favorite boss fight. Why is there a Crucible duo down here guarding a crystal? What if we do, like, a normal run, right? Into, like, day 2 and everything? Hey, well, no, I'll do that off stream. I think what I'm going to do off stream is I want to take some time to actually, like, explore a lot more of the ins and outs of the seed, because I have no idea what they're doing down there. Like, is it just a crystal, or is, like, there more? We're going to stop in the Great Church to see if I can get sleep pots, and then do the above ground route. Alright, we're going to try that. Or, what if I do the below ground route still? But, rather than going into the sleep ruins, I kill the Erdtree avatar. Okay, this fucking bug. Taker's cameo, that's nice, I guess. The orb. Stop. Oh my god, you guys are being so fucking rude. Okay. I didn't even do anything to that guy. He just threw something at me for fun. That was just uncalled for. These bugs sometimes. The Crimson Amber is, like, fine. I don't agree with that. Fucking orb slinging, man, is so annoying. Just let me get my back shots. God damn. Stop locking on to the crab. God damn. What? How did that miss? No. I don't even think Hammer Talisman matters, like, at all. So let's hop in here real quick then. And just break boxes, find pots. Lizard. We lizarding? It doesn't seem like finding pots is that straightforward. Ah! You thought? There's one. I'd like two. That's illegal, I guess. There we go. That was a crazy long detour, though. Probably means I skip Ancient Hero, then, if we're doing this like this. Instead of doing Ancient Hero, I can just go straight to Leonin. Because that took a while. There's a crystal right there, gotta get that. That's why I wanted to reroute into the ruins underground, but, like, that doesn't seem like that great a strategy. Okay, there's a crystal right there. That's great. Guard counters on the whip is, like, kind of nice. There is another downside to not having Everjails, and that being that my non-critical damage is going to be very poor. As a general rule. It's right in here, right? Yes. So, that is another trade-off to keep in mind. Doing it like this also skips the chest. I mean, there wasn't anything inherently wrong with the old route, but the issue is I need sleep pods. You know? And the sleep pods are absolutely worth it. They're not absolutely necessary, but as far as consistency is concerned, they are invaluable. So it really is kind of a toss-up. More runes is good. This is the run. Truth? Yeah, the special merchant's actually going to sell both Marais and Grafted Blade Greatsword. I'm calling it now. It's not impossible. He could do it. Just want the blood boils. Thankfully, because of the sleep pots, I really only need the one blood boil, so I can use the second blood boil some point throughout the run. if I so choose. Get out of the splooge. No crit dormant yet, though, so, it's not great for the dupe stocks. Okay. Get over here. I think I can guard counter there. Rebozo? Kill Black Knife. Perfect, there's our last crystal. Then, honestly, I'll go to Big Merch now. We will sacrifice the potential of buying 2 legendaries. I mean, the odds of it having 2 legendaries that are helpful to us are low anyways. So we'll just go ahead and hit Big Merch, and hopefully there's something we want to duplicate there. This Bug Glove Dagger Talisman. Sorry, that's the next run, actually. My mistake. Where's Black Knife? There it is. Come here. What are you doing? Stop trying to get your friends involved. This is a strict one-on-one. If I'm not allowed to have friends, you're not allowed to have friends, Black Knife. It's that simple. Melee attack power is good, but that's not good enough to dupe. They're all going for grabs. I'm so glad I came here first. Okay. That is phenomenal. Go to the Black Knife Grace, level up, dupe the 24% crits, and I guess kind of hope that Legendary Merchant has a Marisa grafted. We'll probably have to run this at level 6. I don't know how feasible it is to kill Magma Worm in the time we have left with us going to the dupe. We have double Night Boss, though, so we're pretty much guaranteed to have enough money for the Legendary Merchant, even with having no money right now. Hi, Birdman. Bye, Birdman. Hi, Jory. No port, good. Wait, did he just, like... Okay, Night Range Jory's a little broken in the fact that he will just port back to where he's already standing sometimes. Bro does not like to work properly. I don't like being level 6. We're normally level 7 going into the night boss, and honestly, this night boss is just kind of sketch. Curseblade, Divine Bird Warrior, or Divine Beast Warrior into Demi-Human duo is like... It's shockingly sketch with Executor. I'm gonna try and kill the Magma Worm. I don't think I will have time. But I'm gonna spam Unsheath. That should build poise faster than charge attacks on Curse Sword. Except he's doing charge, so I think I'm just already fucked. Okay, well, he stopped immediately, at least. In this fucking splooge. I fucking hate everything. It's just not enough damage. Oh my god, okay. I will take low HP, because that does have potential to be the build direction. This also now lets us use Ant Spur. So we have access to Rot, and also just a good weapon for dealing with these idiots. Oh, that devious backshots. Where are you? I think it's you. Yes. God, I hate you. Stop. Okay. Bro, is there... Why are you guys being poise monsters? What the hell? Oh my god. Can't fucking hit L2 for some reason. There we go. Alright. Just fight him relatively normally. Don't do anything crazy. Okay. Not completely out of the woods yet, but should be fine at this point. I don't care about any of these. Okay, chill out, bro. Owen's being worse than Hitler, as always. Fuck you. Alright, good shit. Gonna dog here for movement. Come on, Legendary Merchant. Give us Marais. We've seen Grafted from Legendary Merchant. We have not seen Marais. I think the strategy is going to be wait for them to use the balancers to use the big circular AoE and then throw the pot by their feet. If I have to take the hit, I take the hit. That's fine. Because that has them standing still for long enough to build up the status. Nope. I'll keep running it. Just so I can get some more sleep pot practice. But plus there are still additional opportunities for legendaries. Oh, I am an idiot. I should be going this way and through that way rather than around here into the Waygate. That's fine. I just won't do that, and I'll hopefully have all the time in the world to do stuff in the fort then. We have Ulcerated Tree Spirit, Deathrite Bird, and Dancer of the Boreal Valley as our tower bosses. Also, we can kill the Ancient Hero of Zamor on our way to Final Circle. Alright, this tower is kind of 1.5 chances. It's 1 guaranteed legendary drop. I think Ulcerated has a chance of dropping. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that didn't get me. It wasn't a great roll. Oh. Nope. Oh, okay, but your explosion still spawned. Even though you were nowhere close to exploding, but okay. Eclipse Hotel! My favorite. Is Deathrite Bird rottable? It's rottable, right? I don't remember. I think so. It's not poisonable. I know it's not poisonable. But I think he's rottable. Well, time to see. Yeah. them out. Holy shit, we didn't die to that Deathrite bird? It's a Christmas miracle. I will take the item discovery over the charge tax. Alright, remember, after we kill Dancer, we go out the front entrance. Because we don't care about the reward at the top of the tower. It is irrelevant. That's not good. Rare phase 2 Dancer? Or what? Max, what did you just say? Go out the front entrance. Yeah, we have so much time to do the fort. I can kill all the bonus Godskins, kill Godskin Duo, kill Bellbearing Hunter. Hopefully the variant enemy spawns. I don't know if it was ever more exactly determined, because I stopped paying attention to this map. But the going theory was that it's just based off of, anything that drops a dormant passive. I have never seen him do that before. Why did he stab like 8 times in a row? Where the fuck is this? There's a spirit spring over here. Like, what the fuck was that, dude? So weird. The Godskins never cease to be fucking weird. They just do whatever they want, and you've just got to accept that. We'll kill Duo now, and then go into the basement. Alright, do not care. Wait, where the fuck? Oh, I'm not where I thought I was. I thought I was next to where Noble was supposed to be. I was not. As shown by the fact that he is over here. Just finished therapy. Watch Max peak. Huge. Therapy moment. I have so much max HP. How are you doing, Brains? How goes it? Hopefully therapy was good. It is going well for me. Oh, I already checked you. That's right. It goes good. Huge. And it went well. Massive for the therapy stocks. Rat! Another rat! The rats do not respect the 1v1. Oh, it's spawned. That's perfect. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for it, but we shall see. I'd rather kill Bell-Bearing Hunter over kill the variant, I think. Bell-Bearing Hunter won't take that long, though. Oh, hi. He was waiting for me. What a kind lad. He was just waiting at the door for me. He knew we had business, so he's just like, all right, let's just get on with it. Oh, wait, breaking the seal spawns a... What? Oh, that's from the fucking Godskin thing. It fell down. I was about to say, I was like, what? No, that's wacky. Alright, we're gonna spawn the variant. Obviously, we just kind of are seeing what it is. I don't think I really have time to kill it. Maybe if it's something straightforward. I've only seen Tree Sentinel... Draconic Tree Sentinel, and Blackblade Kindred. There's the Blackblade Kindred. I wonder if what this is also seeded. You fucking cock! Alright, that's fine. This is a reset anyways. He knocked me off the fort! What the hell, man? That's so messed up. Oh, Jesus. That's awesome. Run it back. Should I have still, like, kept going just to practice sleep pots? Probably. Do I care? No. Oh, Silver Scarab is actually kind of nice. Jellyfish. Alright, hopefully we can get the variant to spawn again this run so we can see if it's always Blackblade Kindred. Fuck is this? Why would I want two smithing wands? Game. Okay, there's sleep pot. Tax Inflict Sleep on a Godskin Peeler is, like, actually mildly interesting. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. I'm minding my own business, crabs. I'll probably use the peeler after I hit level 3. Crystal. Because honestly, with the peeler's moveset and that much sleep buildup, like, that may be relevant. But also just, it will be better than the Executor's Blade. Alright, there's another crystal right there. Good. What? I'm bro. Okay. Can we not do this? Nope. Straight peeling it. Don't mind me, snails. Alright, go straight to Leonin. Wonder, can Leonin be big slept, or is he small sleep? He's probably small sleep. He's probably not big sleep. So we need one more crystal. Don't mind me, guys. Oh, I aggroed the moose. Why am I trying to sleep him? What am I doing? Why am I, like, actually throwing? I'm, like, hard throwing for fun. Whenever I try to do anything different because I'm bored and want to have some fun, I die. So, I should just not. Throwing so hard it makes a cartoon hole in the wall, probably. Stop being a fucking fool, Max. You can definitely be slept. I just thought he'd have lower sleep resistance, honestly. Silly me. Silly me. I fucking hate you, dude. Hi, Moose. Okay. I feel like at least, like, 3 of those should have hit. What? How close have we gotten? I think currently our record is like 50%. Though that run, I think, could have been higher because I didn't buff up. I think that was the Grafted Blade Greatsword run. That sounds about right. We're not going to get any closer than that until we hit a Grafted Blade Greatsword or a Marais from Legendary Merchant, though. So we're kind of just farming runs until we see one of those. Don't ant me. Alright, bug. Nope. I actually am kind of okay with this talisman combination, though. I'll be completely honest. Silver Scarab is nice for hopefully finding just higher quality weapons. Where are you going? And Blessed Dew just helps me stay at full HP. Blessed Dew will go for Ritual Sword, though, so... I guess full HP buff. It's the first buff we've seen all run. Another Silver Scarab. We're gonna go... Oh, Big Merch is in the storm. We're gonna go to Big Merch. Hopefully see a crit Stormant we can duplicate. If I don't... I think we just reset. How did Augur go? Didn't notice you streamed that. Augur was interesting because I thought he was going to take longer, but as soon as I made a thumbnail for the YouTube stream for it, it was fine, and we did it. I believe we overshot the damage amount, too. This is a bad Big Merch, so we'll reset. We got nothing to dupe. Augur was a fun strategy because I was actually, I'm gonna post the full run probably, like, tomorrow, I think, whenever I get around to actually rendering the footage. Augur was fun because I got to use, the Rejection Incant, which is the one way of building poise in the game without doing direct damage. And because Augur, he does have attacks which you can deflect that deal poise damage, but they're very rare, and they don't even work consistently. But Rejection bypasses that. And so we were able to use Rejection to stagger him and take a riposte. It was actually, I think it was one of the more interesting strategies of this challenge thus far. Up there with the Sentient Pest kill. Crucible Feather Talisman. The best talisman in the game. It's not. But it's fun to believe. Think I was there for the first stream, though? I mean, I cannot remember who is and isn't at anywhere at any given time. For all I know, I wasn't even at the first stream. I was just AI generated. When was the first Augur stream? I don't even know when the first Augur stream was. What? It was like a 12-day break between streams, I think. I can't remember how long we were on Augur for. I wasn't paying attention. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just here to ransack your church. Uh-oh. Like, stepped on him. Need one more. It's like 2 weeks ago or something. That sounds about right. Don't mind me. I just need a pot. Do you guys have any pots? Hello, give me your pots. I found the pot. The main thing is I just don't remember how many streams we were on him for. It's hard to compare. Oh, I didn't want to take that. It's hard to compare all the bosses to each other because for like the first like 3 bosses and the first like 16 streams, I was playing de-randomized. And, like, things definitely sped up. Okay, I should have gotten that crit. Once I de-randomized the game. But I don't know if that's the reason it's happening so much quicker now, or if it's just a coincidence. Like, maybe we're just getting luckier. Fuck you, Hippo. I did not see if there was a crystal back here, so I need to check. That's why I didn't want to take the Spirit Spring, because it makes it hard to see. There's not. Fucking awesome, dude. I mean, we have the sleep pods. It's like the important thing. I have no idea where crystals are, though, because we haven't seen any crystals in the locations we've seen. There's one. That's our first, which is not great, because we do need to have all the crystals done day 1. Oh, a little too short. How long have you been studying in engineering? 4 years. I will be getting my degree in August. I have to finish up a few things this summer. Oh, I need to change all my bios and come August. Oh, that's death. I got a deflect and didn't get the guard counter. It used a charge attack. Alright, this Leonin is rocking my shit today. How did I miss? Shows mean once I graduate, though. I don't know what streams are gonna look like. Because, something something job. Something something. I still need to figure that out, because that's gonna be a bit of a hassle. I guess blood boils. That's all that has for us. Hello, Moose. It's time to die. No, don't do that. Chud. Absolute chudling. Right. Let's say, how are all these missing? There's a way to line that up properly. I'm just in the right position. Alright, that's great, though. Goodbye, moose. Weird fucking deer. He's a bit of a silly guy. Also, crit dormant. That's pretty good. Good shape. Brother, where are all the crystals at? What the hell? I did not say fucking, but okay. Don't lie to me. Listen, it was implied. You know? I just read between the lines. You know? Brother, where are all the crystals at? What the fuck? Where are you going? Big Merch have something good for us. I don't know what I'm gonna do about crystals, because we've only found the one. Might all be underground, possible. In fact, very likely. That's kind of the problem with running this map, is it doesn't matter which route we do, if we do the underground route or the above ground route. Because I do think both are somewhat viable if I just figure out the underground route better. There's just a chance that none of the crystals are on that route because the crystals are not seeded with the rest of the map. They're their own thing. And the issue is we really need to hit all crystals day one, or like right at the beginning of day 2, because we're doing towers and the fort. So it's like, yes, I can just have my health cut in half, but like, I'm not gonna claim I'm a hitless player. And that kind of means you gotta do the towers hitless, and I'm just not that good at the game. Ow. Guys, I need you to calm the fuck down. Alright, hold on. Hold on, I'm roaring at your friends. Calm down, Jory. Okay, now it's your turn, Jory. Ow. How rude. He just staggered me. What? Why dog end? Where'd he go? That's not ideal. How did that miss? Alright, I mean, with Magworm, if I just use Unsheath, should be able to kill it, and as long as it doesn't, like, hide from my riposte. I guess Libra, I should check to see if he has Symbol of Avarice. He's right over here. I can check him real fast. Definitely not killing Libra. There's no universe we do that, but I may as well check for Symbol of Avarice. Where is he? There he is. That's definitely worth. Pretty sure I rolled that early. Okay, good. I actually got the crit. Okay. I don't like this position. Just give me the crit and we're fine. Alright. Would Moog be an ass? No, Moog should be fine. Moog generally, we one cycle. Also, did YouTube, like, block that? Did YouTube hate that? Did it see you say ass and was like, oh no, gotta block that message? Because I saw it on my overlay, I did not see it in the actual chat box. Oh my god, stop. Heal. Symbol of Avarice is adding like a little bit of extra sketch to things for this fight, but you know, that's life. Yeah. YouTube moderation settings, I feel like, are not as good as Twitch's moderation settings. They just are less consistent. Of course. What the fuck was that, man? I hate this guy. I have to dog. Like, fucking Curse Blade is just so bad. I mean, I'm taking this for the vibes. They don't stack. Improved damage after critical hit does not stack, but those other ones didn't matter, so why not? Dead. Oh my god, I'm not dead. Fucking Atoms, dude. Okay, I was about to say, you should be phase changing. Okay. You would think Owns would be fun deflecting with Executor. He's not. Okay. So, yeah, crystals are a problem. I guess I'm just not getting the buff. Not that it really matters, because we're probably resetting if there's no more ice. Or I guess grafted. Grafted would also be fine. Crystal. 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 Okay, I don't like it, but I do see a route to getting the crystals. But I think if we don't hit a grafted or Marias, I think I just reset. I don't think it matters. Because that's the whole reason we're doing it on this seed and not Noclateo. Because if we had Noclateo, we'd be doing Everjails, which is a 35% buff compared to the 18 with our current setup. I think I've paired his Millennia move like a total of once. Use my luck for a lifetime. Yeah, that's the next thing. If, like, even beyond deflex, if you're trying to parry him, you'd think parrying him would be fun, and it's also just not. I don't know his parry timings. I've tried to learn them. They're just really bizarre. Surprise. Onze is just a bad fight. Bro, it's this shop again. This is the same shop. Brother. Brother. In fact, that was the same big merch, too. That should just be a coincidence, because if with how things are seeded, that should just be a coincidence. I guess if we get it a third time, that's a pattern. So we should just be paying attention. Ooh. I'm just gonna reset right here. Night Invaders at Jory is just not a thing I'm willing to mess with. I'd rather just not deal with that. Because I don't have Night Invader relics, so Night Invaders, unless it's a Duchess, are low value. And that makes the Jory fight just so much harder. Mainly because there's usually a Night Invader in there trying to rock your shit. Alright, no Night Invaders. I'm still kind of trying to come to the conclusion in my head of whether or not this is actually more consistent than Everjail's Noclateo. Because I really don't know. I think the issue with Everjail's Noclateo is this, our reliable, in quotes, damage ceiling is just too low. Because it's so much harder to find Marais and Grafted. But here, it's much more likely to find those. And so we're more likely to be able to high roll. I think our average runs are going to be worse. But we're going to get the better runs with the higher damage amounts more often. If that makes sense. No. I guess I'll keep the low HP. Is what a loser would say. Alright. Please find the sleep pots quickly. None of those are sleep pots. None of that is a sleep pot, dude. Okay. That was not the slowest sleep pots ever. Alright, don't take the spirit spring. Oh, there's a crystal right there. Shit. Alright. Lost a few seconds doing that. Okay, there's not one down there. There's one in there, but that's not on our route. Unless we decide to go that direction, but I don't think that direction is the better direction. I think what we're doing right here is the better direction. Yep. Hello? Where was my vacuum repose? Is the resistance of them like Godskin and only need like one or two? Yeah, one well-placed sleep pot is enough for a sleep, but the second one's kind of just insurance. So I can technically do it with one, but I feel a lot safer having two. The plan is they have that centered AoE attack that they use. The plan is when they decide to use that, I'm going to throw the sleep pot, and I might just have to face tank the hit that comes with it. That way they should be standing in that long enough to build up enough sleep. Thank you for the lizard's eye. But by putting them to sleep, that way I can more easily, like, set up, like, Golden Vow and Blood Boil and stuff. Because without the sleep pots, I kind of don't really have... One, I don't have a good opportunity to set up my buffs, and two, I don't have a good opportunity to reliably build up poise. Because sometimes they will spam melee attacks, other times they will never use melee attacks. And it's just, it's completely arbitrary what they decide to do. Ow. Also, does Icon Shield still heal in this game? I've never paid any attention to it. More runes from defeated enemies. Is that, oh, that was stupid. Okay. I was supposed to go to small merch first. Whatever. What are we doing, man? Nope. He's having the silly AI. Okay. Same seed. Oh yeah. Every seed we're doing is the same. I've my game set up so we'll always get this seed. But things like the crystals in the shops are unseeded. Or seeded differently. I don't know if they're unseeded completely, but they're seeded differently. Seeded separately from... I guess I'll take that, just to maybe use later. That's the two-handing one. Damn it. Yeah, okay, well, this shop sucks. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. All good. To be fair, Most people do not do this to their game. I don't know if, like, I'll come back to this game after I'm done with this. Because this is, like, this is one of those things that's kind of pushing Night Rain to its limits, you know? It's like, obviously, some people have done some wacky stuff, like someone was doing, you know, there was someone who jumped on Holster till he died. Plenty of fist-only runs, stuff like that, but for me personally, like, this is... This is, like, comical levels of optimization. Big Merch is in the circle. That's handy. Don't place a pin. Alright. Hit Big Merch first. I have literally nothing to do. I think if Big Merch doesn't have anything, I think that's also a reset. Because kind of the problem is like if I get Maurice but nothing else, that doesn't mean anything. I've got until Wednesday until people lose all hopium. True. I am not having hopium, but like I will say that like I'm giving them to the absolute end of the year to fully proclaim the game as dead. So I don't think it's impossible that they do more with it up until like the end of the year. Because that's my theory, is that if they're doing more content, it's either a summer or a Christmas drop. I guess we'll kill Magma Worm. And then if Magma Worm doesn't drop anything, we just call it. Because what I need either Maurice or Grafted with, like, either 2 24% crits or 3 18%, somewhere in that ballpark, to, like, actually feel like that we could have a run. So if I don't find that there's anything useful for me to use my dupe on, then who cares, you know? No. Oh, he just fucking murdered those guys. Wow. They didn't even post the anniversary on Saturday, so there's got to be something planned. I would hope. Well, see, here's the thing, is like... Elden Ring, they explicitly said that they were done with, like, development, you know? They said that in interviews. They haven't said that with Night Rain yet. In fact, they said the opposite. They said there was plans for more stuff. So I find it unlikely that they just, like, say... What? That hitbox must have hit behind me. Because if anything, that was a late guard. Or not a late guard, an early guard. Whatever. That run was nothing. That run was just bad. We got nothing helpful. But anyways, like, they said they planned on adding a little bit more stuff, even if nothing major. So the fact that they didn't even do that is just, like, it feels weird for them to say that and then just silently give up on the game, you know? They normally do say when they're done with development. At least they did that, like, after Shadow of the Erdtree, they said that, like, they weren't planning anymore, you know? Crystal right there is nice. Don't get me wrong, I still won't be surprised if there's nothing more, but it would definitely still be a little weird, in my opinion. Oh, I don't need to kill 2 crabs. Why'd I kill 2? That was just unnecessary. The crab murder. Companion jar spotted. No. Level up. Guess I should have climbed up after killing that bug. It's fine. Small optimizations for next time. Ain't like Summer Game Fest or State of Play tomorrow, is it? I don't pay attention to that stuff generally. The only one that like is ever vaguely on my radar is like the Game Awards. I just am always just like, I'll just look and like see if like something is announced after the fact, you know? Because normally it will like hit my feed, you know? There'll be like announcement trailer. And then it'll be like, oh, cool, look at this announcement. Also, no sleep pods. Fuck my Chungus life, dude. Alright, I guess we're going with 1. That's all we get. Mewin Lizard, true. We have 2 starfish. Sure, dude. Oh, crystal right there. All right, that's pretty good. 2 crystals. Love to see it. I don't think there's a crystal down there. It's hard to see. I mean, if that is the case, though, then who knows? Maybe they'll say something tomorrow. I wouldn't put it past them. FromSoft is the kind of company to do that. FromSoft really does just remain silent and then announce shit for fun. Almost to a fault. It actually, like, sometimes is mildly annoying. Also, Cragblade Starfish? Sheesh. Only 1 sleep pot is, like, evil. But, you know what? If we get Marais this run, that's okay. We got the 1. And to be fair, the sleep pot is not absolutely necessary. It's just incredibly helpful. Oh, there's the 3rd crystal. Damn. Okay. Good crystal RNG this run. Me when I forget that the first attack there always misses. I have no idea why that attack will always miss, but it does. It's so bizarre. Hello? Stop walking at me. I like having a quiet friend that doesn't speak much, just bring up breaking news like a morning banter. Do we just get another starfish? What the fuck? Yeah, that is actually a pretty accurate description. Why do we have 3 starfish? What the fuck is this? You good, game? Low HP claws. If I pick them up, it'll be later in the run. Alright. We're actually going to use the starfish against the deer, because it has fucking Cragblade on it, which is, like, crazy. I don't agree. Chat. Don't ever try to do anything unique. Just do it the same way every time. Because if you try to do something unique, you fucking die. When will I learn? The answer is never. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Every time I try to fight any enemy remotely differently, I die. Proof that you should never try anything new, ever. That's a lot of time. Damn, school was right. Exactly. Stay in your comfort zone. Don't ever change. If you just stay the same person your entire life, you can never get hurt by failure. You failed yourself? No. You can't fail yourself if you don't try. That's the whole message. Lock in, brains. So I don't remember. Do you get the two-handed moveset? No, you don't when you have 2 starfish, 1 in each hand. I didn't think so. It's so weird. Locking in? That's some kind of fruit? What does that even mean? Why would it be a fruit? This is just proof you're not locking in, brains. Why wouldn't it? Got me there, I guess. What a fool I am. My eye is itching. It needs to stop. I'm busy gaming. Whee! Stop. I'm helping. I was about to comment how the only thing you're contributing to the chat is just lizard like every 5 minutes. Which is funny. I don't know what's going on half the time here, okay? Chat, she doesn't want to learn how Night Rain works. My wife hates me. She thinks the video game is cringe. Bad spot for Birdman. He may follow me in here, actually. I wouldn't put it past him. Hi, Jory. Pork. 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 I don't know why, I just find it funny I'm the only one messaging on YouTube chat. That's fair. YouTube chat is usually non-existent. YouTube is weird because either there's like 5 people in YouTube chat or there's no people in YouTube chat generally. There's no in between. Sometimes YouTube just decides everyone wants to watch the stream. Even people who are, like, not subbed, who have never been recommended any of my videos. And then other times, it's like, actually, no, I think you suck, and no one will ever see your content for the next 3 weeks. And it's like, okay, thank you, YouTube. I appreciate you doing this for me. Honestly, as cool as it would be to have Symbol of Avarice, I'm pretty sure Symbol of Avarice, like, almost got me killed, like, 3 times that other run. So I'm just not going to. Brother, can I actually hit the fucking boss? God, I love Starfish. To be fair, I only found this channel because of the Greg one-shot vid. That is kind of awesome, actually, though, because the Greg one-shot video didn't do that well. So I'm happy. I'm happy someone, someone stuck around from that video because that was one of the worst performing one-shots. Someone talked shit in my league match, and I said I was going to ruin their credit score. That's, like, fucked up, though. Why would you ruin their credit score? That's like saying, I hope your, like, phone charger is loose and wiggly. That's just, like, that's just a line you don't cross. Stop spitting. They deserved it. Okay, but like once again, you just don't cross that line, you know? Some things are too far, and that's one of them. Hoping to hit the curse blade. Ah, fuck you. Like, at least the grab doesn't do much damage, but, like, I still hate it. Why are you not dead? Where'd he go? Fucking hate you. I'm gonna have to dog. Nope, okay, we're fine. Alright, I got locked in for a second. Video was awesome, though. Actually made me bothered enough to solo him. That's awesome. I think solo Night Rain is slept on. I think solo Night Rain fucking rocks. It's just like you gotta rewire your brain if you play a lot of multiplayer Night Rain. Spiky ball hand. Yeah, I mean basically, close enough. I'm out of stam. I'm gonna dog here because I'm scared. And I want to kill the queen first because, like, honestly, she's more annoying. And like a tense scenario. Okay, she fucking dodged. Ow, fuck you, Owns. You're a bitch. Owns! Okay. Oh, jeez. I mean, none of those are really anything. My brain ain't working much in multiplayer anyways. That's also true. Multiplayer is a lot simpler, honestly. Which is fine. I think multiplayer is fun in its own right. But whenever I play multiplayer, the runs that are always the most successful are the runs where I go oonga boonga and just turn my brain off. Especially because once you play a lot of solo and learn the bosses, you actually kind of start to see that the bosses were actually, like, well designed with solo in mind. Most of the bosses actually do work pretty well in solo. Ironically enough, Balancers is one of the ones that could work better in solo. Sorry, chat, my wife sneezed. File any what the hell was that? Wasn't that insane a noise, I feel. Grafted again. Alright, that's fine. What do we ditch? No, get up. Not gonna lie, I thought you were joking about having a wife. Okay, well, she's not my wife. She is my girlfriend, but I call her my wife because it's funny. I mean, for all intents and purposes, we will probably be married at some point, maybe, possibly, unless she, like, rips my head off. Which is very possible, knowing me. Why is there, like, feedback in my mic? I just noticed has there been feedback in my mic this entire stream, chat? Like you can't? My mic is saying that it's like there's something. How can you not wait, how can you even hear it? Do you have my stream unmuted? Oh. Oh, you know what? It might be... How would it be picking up the fan? The fan's not even that loud. I don't know what it's... Oh, it's stopped now. Realistically, I should kill those guys down there. In fact, hold on, I can climb back up to the tree. We're gonna kill these guys first as to get, like, a few bonus stacks on grafted. Ow. before going into the tower. Okay, it's not doing it now. That's so weird. Not sure what's happening. Alright, Ulcerated Tree Spirit. We're gonna Cragblade here. Does the affinity of the castle here reflect the block in the boss inside? The affinity of the fort, yes. Of the tower affinity is random. So the bosses are seeded, the affinity is not. Forgot we had Skelly Boys. I did not mean to take that riposte, but whatever. Attack power while two-handing is worthless, because two-handing passives do not affect critical hits. Do I try to Starfist the Deathrite Bird? I feel like I should. I think I can stagger him before he starts attacking. If I put on Cragblade, so we're gonna do it. Good shit. God, Starfist is so good. Good to know. Thought my downfall was being played upon because I've only been getting Hippo. Yeah, Hippo is always spawns in, what is that, the Fire Affinity one? The magic one is always Godskin Duo. Which, of the two, Godskin Duo is still kind of annoying, but I do prefer it over regular Golden Hippo. Or, I guess, Shadow of the Erdtree Golden Hippo. Well, that's also not specific enough. You know what I mean. Boss Hippo. My fault. I'm sorry, I didn't respect your game, Dancer, apparently. Forget how hard she hits. Good shit. Makes no sense. We expect Fire to have the Black Flame boss instead of the Diabetic Son. I've never heard Hippo referred to as Diabetic Sonic before, but I fucking love that. Oh, that's awesome. Well, the idea is that the Fire one is meant to emulate Shadowkeep. Which, you know, if they really wanted to emulate Shadowkeep, clearly they should have put Mesmer there, but whatever, you know. I guess Golden Hippo is also in Shadowkeep. Honestly, I should be focused on getting stacks right now. I'm gonna kill Godskin Duo still, because I do still need inventory stuff, but I do need to put an emphasis on getting stacks. Don't really see how magic makes Farah Missoula then. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the magic one makes any sense. Because it's like, it's all Godskin stuff. I feel like, I mean, I guess magic should have just been Raya Lucaria. Okay, what is with Crafted Dragon spawning with fucking only skill attack power? That's just wrong. I feel like something is messed up, but whatever, I guess. Because I was messing around with that, but like it shouldn't have affected things. Because I should have gotten it back to normal. Oh, I got grabbed. Bye, world. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Bad crab. Ow. What the fuck, crab? Not cool. Let me just farm my Grafted Blade Greatsword stacks. I guess, like, it being Raya Lucaria, they probably didn't want to do that, because, like, Loretta is, like, everywhere. And at least, like, that version of Godskin Duo is, like, kind of unique. But, I don't know, that might be a bit of a stretch. I mean, there's no might be about it. That is kind of a bit of a stretch. I guess they could have just not done magic and done something else entirely. That's also, like, allowed. Never noticed how much I yap until I scrolled up. I think it looks disproportionate though, because you are like the only one saying anything. So it looks like you probably talk more than you actually do. That's also fine. Ow. No. I got shouldered. Oh, yes, drill! You fool! Ow. Oh, of course, the last one spawns the fucking variant enemy. Or no, he's been spawned this entire time. Oops. I think I'm gonna run up there real quick. I just want to double check to see if it's always Blackblade Kindred. I need to test this. Because it's important knowledge, and nothing in the seed, map on, like, Matt's website indicates what this boss is. Okay, it looks like it's always Blackblade Kindred. It's good to know. Oh, right, kill you. It's a shame that I never had a Phys Simple then, because crumbling the Beastman for physical and then cause the incantation scale strength. True. Putting in a remembrance boss there would have been cool. Like, yeah, do physical, do Malekith and Beastman for that. Just Farum Azula in general. Honestly, they could do the Farum Azula castle, and literally they still put, like, as the totem enemies, just the ones that drop dormants. They still put in Godskins. But they just make the boss, like... Honestly, don't even make it Malekith. Make it just Beast Clergyman. Just... That'd be okay. That would work. Lamau. Lamau. Hi, Moog. What are we doing? No. No showers. Stop it. What are we doing? Brother. Considering this is, like, not even that great in inventory, it's mostly just Grafted Blade Greatsword, that's pretty good damage. I generally don't think I've ever agreed with a streamer this much before. Huge. Chat, I'm just clearly the greatest streamer. And I'm so agreeable. Weapon. Oh, we got 50 stacks. That's crazy. I didn't think we killed 50 enemies, but I guess we did. That's really 50. Wait. I didn't misread that. That is 50 and not 30, right? That is 50. I don't feel like we killed that many enemies, but okay. I've got good news for you. What does this mean? Did you just get $10 billion? Clearly, that's good news, right? Okay, so the plan here is we are... I guess I can Oath of Vengeance as well. There's nothing stopping me. Alright, so we are trying to get one of these guys to hit their AoE attack. No, we actually don't want melee. Because I don't think they stand still long enough on the ranged one. Okay, that's fine. You do the AoE. No. That's the AoE, but I actually just don't like the location. I didn't like what was happening around me. Alright, we got one. Alright, we're gonna heal. Or I guess I should Oath of Vengeance first and then heal. Blood Boil. $10K. It's pretty good. But we need another 80% more damage. I don't know why I didn't just quit out immediately. I wanted to see if I could deflect them all. Anyways, on to the next. The question is, how do we genuinely squeeze out another 80% more damage? I'm pulling up the calculator real quick because I need to see what the multipliers pan out to be. Because how much is 50 stacks of grafted versus 50 stacks of Marais? I have brought out the calculator. Alright, so 50 stacks of Oath of Vengeance is 30% damage, it looks like. Yes. Why are you not working right? Why are you broken? I don't know why my calculator's broken, but whatever. 50 stacks of House Marais, so Marais Executioner Sword, is a 50% damage boost. So... would Dregs be viable? What, like the Relic? Like the Knight of the Dregs? What does that relic even do again? What would it be under? Probably actions. Attacks and flip rock when damage taken. That's a very good question. I need to... let me pull up the Bible and see what those attack numbers actually pan out to be. I don't think this will be viable because the only way to build status up against ourselves right now is... I mean, does Sleep Pots even build status on ourselves? Because if not, then no, it's not viable. Let's get a bunch of status pots real fast. Poison pot. I don't know how we would get those, but we can. Rot pot. I guess taking damage builds up rot on ourselves, right? Or am I misremembering how Dregs works? Whatever. No, it just gives us that affinity. So, like, does this build up on myself? No. What about you? No. What about you? Yes. Okay, Bible. You. Relic effects. Would it be under... status? Attack power when face... no. Status ailment gauge slowly increases attack power. Having any amount of status ailment gauge increases damage by 1.04 every 20 seconds, 10 stacks. Resets after 20 seconds of no status gauge. I mean... That can only get up to be a 40% damage buff. Dregs is 45% damage, but you'll need a way to build it up beforehand. Yeah. If you redid your build to have a ton of madness resist, you could use the Libra Relic to make a full bar of madness, which is slowly drained to be about 3 minutes. See... yeah, I think that makes it so it's not actually worth it, because that means I'd have to dedicate 2 of my relic slots. And assuming I, on Executor, Because Knight of the Dregs is a red relic. So I'd have to use, what is Libra Relic blue? I think it's blue. Builds up madness. One of them is blue. Which that's taking attacks improves attack power, which also technically improves damage. Yeah, because we're losing 2 critical hit buffs for taking attacks improved attack power and 3 minutes of status, which is, if it checks every 20 seconds, that's 9 stacks, so what? 36%? Or if it's multiplicative stacking, it's probably around 40%. So technically, that would be more damage compared to 218%. But I also don't get the madness resist. So I can't even get that maximum madness buff, I don't think. Seppuku could help you if you can fit it. That's the next thing, though. Is like, I can... Well, wait, the Seppuku... No, because Seppuku just triggers the blood loss. That's not going to give me a, It's not going to give me a status bar, right? Am I insane? Yeah, that just triggers the blood loss, so that's not gonna give me status. I don't think there's any Ash of War that builds status on yourself. I think it would be either cross the legs for Frenzy, or it would be somehow get fetid pots, which is just, that's gonna be very inconsistent. And at the end of the day, I don't think that solves the need for Marais or Grafted anyways. I think we still need to hit that from Legendary Merchant regardless. Because I don't think it increases our damage in a perfect scenario, but it doesn't increase our damage enough for it to make it so Marais and Grafted isn't what we're aiming for. Also, welcome in, Clinker. So, I think we're just going to keep running it like this. And hope for a better run. Because 218% multiplied comes out to be about a 40% damage buff anyways. So we're actually only net positive on damage if I manage to line up the taking attacks approved attack power, and Blood Boil and all that stuff. So I think it's probably too much work for the potential at additional damage. Okay, thanks, bro. I think it's a fair idea, honestly. Just like, okay, lock onto the crab. I guess not. Does the Curse Sword buff relic help? Curse Sword relic buff help crits? Yes. It's just a flat 35% damage buff. It works like kind of like Ritual Sword Talisman. As long as you have the sword out, your damage is just buffed. Model necklace. I don't think that will ever be relevant. Is there a curse still up there? There is not. Alright. That last run, though, was good to see that the whole wait until they use the center AoE to throw a sleep pot, that is the best way to do it. Well, Greg Relic was the potential man for Night Rain Relics. I mean, true. No. Brother, give me my pots. Oh, I don't like that. Want two. There we go. Neither of these are worth anything. So we've done the math on it that the only time I will not take a crit with Curse Sword is if I get Morgott's Curve Sword. Morgott's Curve Sword, because of all the extra fire damage it does, just ever so slightly beats the Curse Sword damage buff. And not even against all bosses. It does depend on the fire res a little bit, but for balancers, I believe it is a better crit-taking weapon. Also, this is going to be weird to say, but I forget that the hippos have eyes. They're so small, you barely see them. Hello? Vacuum repose! I guess no repose for me. Would you need all purple crit boost weapons or not as overkill? Depends. When it comes to the one-shots, quantity of buffs is usually more important than quality. If I don't hit Maurice or Grafted, I'm pretty sure a full inventory of 24% crits would barely do it. But with Grafted, it needs to be a full inventory of any crits. Doesn't have to be 24%. 18 is fine. With Maurice, it shouldn't have to be a full inventory of just crits, but it should be a full inventory of just helpful buffs in general. And then that is also influenced by the fact of, like, you know, do I get crit dormant? Do I get physical attack powers? You know, whatever it may be. So we don't necessarily need to hit a full inventory of 24% purples, but obviously in an ideal world we would. This boss is the boss with the tightest math of any boss we fought thus far. Even Sentient Pest was much kinder to us once I adopted the stagger than grafted dragon strategy, despite them having similar amounts of HP. It's because against balancers we're doing about half the base damage that we were against Sentient Pest. Sentient Pest, after a stagger and an L2 from Grafted Dragon, that would do around like 4,500 damage. And I believe for balancers, we're sitting at around 2,000 damage. What boss is left after balancer? Holster. We're saving him for last just because he's the last boss. Holster will be very easy, though, because he has a Nocleteo Libra Seed. So, Holster should be pretty free. I've actually one-shot Holster before. He's the whole reason I'm doing this challenge. Because I had the idea, and so I did a run off stream. Like, way back when I started the challenge. Okay, how did that miss? And I actually one-shot him then. So I was like, well, now I gotta do them all on stream. Because I'm psychotic. Never let it be said that Souls players are normal. I am proof of that. Ah, come on. Good shit. Have you ever seen that guy who's been fighting Holster every day? Yeah, I've seen him. Wasn't there a guy doing Mesmer as well? I know there was a guy doing Promise Consort Radon. There's been a lot of that. I'm of the opinion, though, I don't think Everdark Holster is ever going to be a thing, and I don't think it should ever be a thing. I think Holster and Dreglord are very complicated as far as bosses, the other base game bosses are concerned. Also, another Old Lord's Talisman. Come on, man. I mean, the fact that they have both have 2 phases, and they have 2 health bars, and those 2 phases have 2 sub-phases. Honestly, it feels like a cult ritual with these. You know, I wouldn't say that's completely absurd. There's some logic to that. I'll actually take more runes here. The 2-handing was tempting, because, while it's not, like, helpful for taking crits, it still is helpful as just general damage, but the more runes will do us better, because we're spending so much on a single weapon. Damn. Oh, is this the really bad shop for us? It is. Brother. Mind your own business. I'll buy a gold scarab, honestly. Fuck it. We need to... I mean, I need to kill Magma Worm. Why couldn't I think of his name? Has Dagger Talisman been put in perspective of this? Yes and no. I don't do much of my math with Dagger Talisman because it's just so rare, but in that way, it can kind of be a bailout for a bad run. I don't normally take legendaries into account either. The only reason for this particular run I'm taking legendaries into account is because we have a way to reliably get 4 legendary checks. That being the legendary merchant, so this is like an exception. But I normally don't account for legendaries either, because they're also just inconsistent. So Dagger Talisman, long story short, it is considered, but what? Okay, that hitbox has to hit behind you. I mean, do I even bother running this? This is just not a good run. Like, I'm doing Magma Worm before I dupe. That just, like, is terrible. What the fuck is this? Excuse me? Guess I should Cragblade. Bro just needs you to scratch his stomach, apparently. Yeah, we reset. We didn't find anything that was worth duping, because in an ideal world, 10% full HP does not stay in our final inventory. $10% is just too small a buff for this challenge. I can have one in my inventory, especially if it's a Marais run, but having two in your inventory is just that you're just running a dead run for fun. Alright, no Night Invaders, so everything's chill. Alright, we got a crystal up there, that's also pretty good. Kill the crab. Hammer Talisman. Gross. Don't do anything stupid. Thank you. I need to remember, putting the sword away takes precedence over... healing for some reason. Oh, right. I'm supposed to be climbing up that. But I gotta level up, so it's like... it's just kind of annoying, actually, if a crystal's put there. Because I have to come back over here anyways. I guess I could just not level up and level up later. I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things, but... I try to do all the small optimizations when I can. That way, I can use those few extra seconds I gain somewhere else. Because a few extra seconds could easily lead to getting a weapon I didn't have before. Stop. Nice. Oh! Okay, glad I was paying attention. %, critical hits is not something we do want in our final inventory, but it is helpful for the time being. Lopter. What's the highest overkill you've gotten so far? I want to say it was Greg. What we did 22,000 damage to Greg. We did 22,000 damage to Greg. I think I did 18,000 damage to Fulgor. Might have been 16 though. I don't remember exactly. And Dreglord. I actually don't remember how much health he has. He has nowhere close to that much health. To 21,000. I want to say he has 16k. The number on Fextra is wrong. I know that much. Because I had to do my own testing. So it was either Fulgor or Dreglord by about like 6,000 damage. I didn't look to see if there was a crystal back there. I'm not going to go check. We've already got 2, so I'm just going to assume there's not one back there and move on. I don't know where I should use the foot. Guess I can use it on Leonin. Sure. The foot's not that relevant. Also, this is a weird day where YouTube chat's more active than Twitch chat. Twitch chat, you're slacking. You're losing to YouTube. You gotta get it together, guys. There's the last crystal. Like, what do I pay you guys for? No wonder bots keep advertising AI viewers in my Twitch stream. You guys are slacking. I'm just kidding. according to all known laws of aviation. Mods ban that man. More money, sure. Money good. The Yapatron always works. True. Oh, fuck. Brains just redeemed the wheel. Okay, after this run, we spin the wheel, guys. That is like the one like there's different benefits. If you watch YouTube, you just don't get ads because I'm not monetized on YouTube. If you watch Twitch, you can spin the wheel. And you all will see what the wheel is soon enough. Also, Sacred Tree Spar, Golden Vow, 18% crits is incredible. So this could be a run. This has some potential sauce. We can easily set up Golden Vow because we're putting them to sleep. Nice. God damn it, Moose. Get your ass back here. Oh, okay, just whiff everything. Yeah, sure. How long do they sleep for? I believe they sleep forever. I do not think the balancers ever wake up. Or if they do, it's like a comically long time. Guard counters on some, or summoning attack on guard counters is actually, like, pretty alright. Now, the question is, do I still go to Big Merch first, in case there's a 24% crits there? I think I do. Because if there is a 24% crits there, I'd still rather dupe that first, for obvious reasons. It's technically inefficient to do that. I think the better route has us hitting that on day 2, but... Spear Talisman is like, whatever. To be fair, I think we're ahead on time. We're actually doing really well on time. Well, it does say give them an early sleep or something in the description. Would be funny if it's just forever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is forever. At the very least, I've never seen them wake up. I've had runs in multiplayer where we, like, put some to sleep and go to fight the other ones, and by the time we're done killing all the other ones, the one we put to sleep is still asleep. Oh god, these weapons are so bad at killing bugs. Arrow Sting. A second improved rune gain is actually pretty nice. We do have to be careful here. I am gonna go out of my way to kill these guys, just so they don't, like, fuck with me at the merchant. Okay, they're all aggroing, though. So this is actually really slow to do, but... It's just the merchant's in the storm, so I really don't want to risk anything. Honestly, I'm going to take the Gold Scarab. Combining Gold Scarab with the fact that we got 2 Rune Dormant should mean that, like, our rune game is, like, through the roof. I don't know if that investment is going to be enough to allow us to get 2 legendaries by the end of night 2, but who knows. Every time I get more runes acquisition, I feel like Mr. Krabs. True. 62 seconds. I'll take the money. To be fair, in this economy, I would sell SpongeBob for 62 cents. I'm sorry, SpongeBob. I need the 62 cents. Okay. Alright, good. This is not fully in the storm. So let's say, I didn't think it was, but we're gonna Golden Vow here. Devious back shots. Excellent. Daggers for the vibes. That way we can power stance blood daggers. Definitely very good. Yep. There's one mildly unfortunate thing about this route, and that is, we don't get any heals. But heals are for cowards. And I am not a coward. Alright, we got more than enough time to kill Magma Worm. As long as I don't die to him for like the 10 billionth time this stream. I've never actually thought what the symbol is when Jor uses the arcs. I mean, isn't it just like... Or you mean like the actual, like, casting symbol? I don't know. I've never paid attention. Also, that deflect worked. I'm sure there's, like, some, like, lore buff who's like, yeah, it's actually, like, the symbol of John Elden Ring. Oh, I'm so dead. He pulled me into the lava. That's not my fault. That's just Magma Worm. Magma Worm is a chud doing chud things, and I don't appreciate it. Oh, fuck. Why is the lava all the way right there? What? Alright, where's my... Ah, lava! It was still there. Where's my money? Oh, no, it's on the ground. He does just manhandle a lot. He's kidnapped me once in multiplayer. He's just rude. He's just very rude. He does whatever he wants, and he does not care if you agree. Magma Worm is one of those fights that's, you know, it's going to be very hot and cold. He either goes completely perfectly and nothing goes wrong, or where's the spitters? No, that was one of the guys. Why was he just sitting there? He just, like, forgot to aggro. Okay, that's awesome. Great. Fucking stop spitting! I'm probably gonna dog right off rip. Because this poison fucking blows. Okay, that's fucked up. Okay? He's not normally the one who dies first, but that works. Fucking hate you. Curse Blade will never not be annoying. None of this really matters. Beast Warrior just making up shit now. It was his favorite pastime. We actually got a pretty good inventory here. Sadly, we're not going to hit any of the things we want, but, you know. Alright. Owens, you're up first. What? How did you fuck that up? What are we doing? Oh, my guard broke him. Easy shit. Crit Dormant? No. We are a little short on money for double legendary, but we can, like, kill a few guys around the area if there is a seed that has Marais and grafted, or, like, Marais and Morgoths, or grafted in Morgoths. Don't you just love it when Yoda uses the wrong lightsaber and becomes Hans? Yoda, there's, you know, you can say that about anything in that man's moveset. Don't you love it when he does anything but die? It's so much fun. It's not. Also, can we talk about, by the way, how up until the DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree representation was only Yoda and non-Golden Hippo? Like, that was so weird. Don't you love it when somehow he returns true? Listen. Somehow he returned. You don't need to know why. Just somehow. Alright, come on. Have a legendary we want, please. Give me something. I hate my life. I'm gonna run it because there's still the chance we get something. You mean Hippo on Ozempic. True. Alright, I think it's faster to go back this way, because we are going to try and do the Royal Revenant. I mean, are we? I don't think we do. No, we don't. It was definitely faster to take the bird. Alright, whatever. That's fine. I do think we just ignore this other tower entirely. I think that is probably the correct decision. And then maybe actually end up having enough time to do the variant enemy. It is a Blackblade Kindred, which, like, really sucks, but... Oh no, my wife has invaded YouTube. Guys, run. She's gonna kill you. She doesn't actually have moderator privileges in YouTube chat, which is awesome. The emotes here suck. Well, I don't have YouTubes. Choose the winning side. To be fair, once again, with Twitch and YouTube, there is no winning side. Do you want absolutely no ads? Or do you want some random emotes, like 3 cents a financial report to me? Financial? I can't speak ever. Financial support to me. And, that's it. Oh, Blood Lost Temple. Dagger, go. I came here to like the VOD. Eclipse Hotel. Oh, also, we don't have blood boils. Huh. Yeah, I don't think this run's going anywhere without blood boils and without, like, anything. Yeah, that happened a while ago. What happened a while ago? The wheel? Oh, I know the wheel happened a while ago. I have to do it. Yapping with no ads and being the only one will always be the winning side. That's honestly a fair point. I don't even disagree with that assessment. I'm so dead. I hate Death Redbird. I will never like Death Redbird. He's a fucking dork. At the very least, I think we're very far ahead on time, so the death isn't like the most painful thing in the world. No. I want my money. He's just so bad. Death Redbird is definitely a fight normally boss, but I don't have a good weapon to fight him normally with. Like when we had Starfist, like that was the perfect fight normally fight. Brains did. I know Brains did a wheel. It happened during the run. I have to wait till the run's over. Well, you asked what happened? Yeah, and then I acknowledge that you were referring to the wheel. No. Not gonna lie, it's like because of Human Lunastra from Monster Hunter. That's actually like... Yeah, I mean, it's a no... Yeah, I mean, hers is Zenogre inspired. But like, Lunastra, like, I actually do also see the resemblance. God, I wish, like, I could find a better reason to play Monster Hunter games on stream. It's just like, because my content is so challenge-oriented, it's like, Monster Hunter just, like, doesn't have a great place in the content. Which sucks, because I love Monster Hunter. Stop smacking me. I don't remember. Can you be bled? Yes. No, you should have still been pulling your sword out. No, hold on. I call foul. I call foul. I know how you work. You shouldn't have done that yet. Whatever. This run's so dead. Why am I still running it? This run was dead as soon as we didn't hit Bryce. Yeah, Zai's artist is incredible. Zai paid her to make a few emotes for me on Twitch for like, what was it, my birthday? Yeah. You know, for my birthday. So we have like some like drawn emotes, and then we have just other stupid bullshit that I made. I still need to make the big stick gaming emote, but also, why would I make that? I don't even have the emote slots for it. Dagger Talisman. That's... I guess Great Shield Talisman isn't worthless, to be fair. It's not like the most helpful thing in the world, but like, it does technically do something. Ow. That was rude. Got splooge bombed. Give me the backstab! For shits and giggles. I mean, that is true. We do like doing things for shits and giggles. Companion jar! We love companion jar. Oh, I forgot about the wheel. Oops. I was so preoccupied with the fact that our run sucked. Ow. That was just uncalled for, man. Mind your own business. Okay, well, the good news is we may not even hit a sleep pot. Oh my god. This dude is out for blood. We did hit a sleep pot. In fact, we hit 2. Okay. After this run, I promise. I will remember, allegedly. Whistle. Not one down there. Okay. Just eat the crab, I guess. I shouldn't just be throwing it away immediately. I should at least eat it. How did that miss? We like some 4 viewers for a bod, man. You're 75% like getting celebration ready. I mean, that... If you look at it that way, that's pretty hype. Honestly, to be fair, with how inconsistent YouTube VODs are, I'm happy if, like, there was, like, 1 or 2 consistent viewers throughout the stream. That, of course, assumes the fact that the Sentient Pest stream doesn't get 311 views for no reason, and my actual one-shot video doesn't get any views. That's part of the reason why, apparently, I don't want VODs to do too well, because then shit like that happens for some reason. Also, it's already 7 o'clock. What the hell? What the hell? Anytime my VODs get likes, I'm so excited. I mean, fair. We're still only at 1 crystal. There's not a crystal right here, so who knows where they're hiding? What are we doing, brother? It's past midnight here. What does that mean? UK? Is UK +5? Right? Or, I guess down that line is +5. So that's UK and West Europe, right? It's not just UK. Also, Blood Twin Night Swords with Bloody Slash. Sheesh. It's crazy. Yeah, Scotland. Gotcha. That was close. Stop it. I guess the blood boils, and that's all I care about. Loose. Time stops being the same around Norway-ish. Gotcha. Makes sense. Family is originally from Scotland, but like 100 years ago. I've never bothered to check my ancestry because it's all scams now. We think my last name is Portuguese, but that's it. We're white. That's all that's relevant. Why is it over there? Bruh. I guess I probably should have taken Eleanor's pole blade, but it doesn't matter. It's not really relevant. Ah. Bro almost pushed me off. Crimson Amber, fine. Whatever, I guess. Grandparent lore do be crazy, though. I don't really talk with my grandparents, like, that much to know, like, grandparent lore. I know a few things about my grandmother and grandfather on my mom's side. I don't know nearly as much about it on my dad's side. I don't know, my family is just, like, bad with keeping up with anybody. I think with my parents, it's somewhat intentional. For me, it's just, I'm like this for some reason. Okay, what if I swing wide here? Will I aggro less of the dorks? Okay, I aggroed that guy. 24% crits. Easy shit. I would have loved to also pick up Gold Scarab, but oh well. We've got what? 1 rune dormant? Yeah. The most lore I got from them was I was like 3. Wait. The most lore I got from them I was like 3, so it would be dormant by now. Fair. I sincerely hope the basement isn't, like, completely consumed with this circle. I don't think it is. I don't think the basement can ever be completely consumed. I don't think there is a possible circle. Kill all these idiots, because they are problematic. That was actually really good. Bug. Okay. If we hit Marais or Grafted, this run could be something. We've got double 24% crits. That's like a massive piece of the puzzle. We've got Blood Boils as well. So, like, we're actually in really good shape. This run could be something. It's possible. Wait, what the... Oh, that was his shadow. I was like, what is he doing all the way down here? He wasn't. That was just his shadow. Rotted. Gotta bleed, because the first bleed is pretty much always worth it. I disagree with that assessment. Whatever. We can die on him. He's the last thing we have to do in the day one circle, so if we die to him, it's not that big a deal. We don't actually lose much time. Actually, we don't lose any time. As long as we kill him, we're fine. I mean, I guess if I'm really fast, I can, like, kill, like, a Grafted Scion or, like, the Blood Fiend or something, but it's not really worth it. Honestly, I guess the most worth it thing to do would be, like, to kill Libra. He's a talisman check, like, he's a lot of money. So, like, if I can no death on Magma Worm and get to him pretty fast, a Libra kill is actually, like, in the cards. In fact, I still may have time. Melee attack power. I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it. Oh, right, he runs away if the circle gets too close. Okay. Just looked at Zai's YouTube being a VTuber must be awesome. It definitely has some benefits. Like, even beyond just, like, not having to show your face. I think the best part about being a VTuber is just, like, especially if you're a successful one, you just get to commission a lot of cool art. You know? That's really fucked up of him to do that. It's certainly better than my face. Okay, well, that's true. That's just wrong. Okay, Curse Blade dead. The problem child has been defeated. Is Zeiss VTuber just them IRL? I can confirm that this is true. No. She's shown her face on stream before, to be fair. I only think you've done it once, Zai. Okay, brother, I need you to fuck off. Let me heal. Get out of the storm. What are we doing? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to Owns. Jesus Christ, I fucking hate him. Jeez. I always struggle with the Beast Warrior more of that duo fight. Oh, it's always been Curse Blade for me, especially with Executor. He's just evil. Yeah, Curse Blade has so much less health, but like, he just hyper armors everything. And like, his deflects are really hard to get to work. 2 times and there's no VODs of them because YouTube hates my face. I don't think that's the reason why. I know for one of them, I'm pretty sure you weren't even streaming on YouTube for one of them. I'm pretty sure you didn't even, like, weren't even multi-streaming for that one. A face too good for YouTube. That's true. Okay. I forgot I needed to get this. I almost just went right by it. I was so just, like, not even paying any attention. Alright, please. Maurice. Come on, chat. Channel Maurice. I guess I'll take Grafted, but I really want Maurice. There's the cat. I'm definitely not busy. Also, shit shop. There, you guys all got to see the child. She's trying to kill the run. I don't know if this run does it, chat. We didn't hit Maurice, we didn't hit Grafted, we didn't even hit Morgott's. There's a Morgott seed that has Morgott's with 24% crits on it. But we didn't even hit that. So like we're probably cooked. Melania Sim shall conjure. Conjure what? What are we conjuring? Or conjuring the Maurice, you mean? Well, clearly chat did not believe hard enough. This is all chat's fault. Mods, ban every chatter. Including yourselves. Because you are also part of the problem. No. Don't tell me no. I'll revoke your mod privileges. This is a dictatorship. This is not a democracy. He just whiffed? That is not phase change HP. That's just incorrect. Rice, he's got Pain of Millennia in his boss arena. Oh, you know what? He does. You right. Bro, what the fuck? Getting every legendary but the ones I want. Go figure. Wrong way. Okay. Chat, you ready to die to Deathrite Bird? Should be great. Who knows? Maybe the HP recovery on Rot will actually help. It won't. I'm just lying, but who knows? Wow. We didn't die to Deathrite Bird. It's a miracle. Fuck you and fuck your Hand of Millennia. I don't want that. I don't care if it has 15% melee attack power on it. I don't want it. Guess I should put that so I can rally. Yeah, I should put that right there. Because you do get the rally with the Curse Sword if you have Millennia in your hand. Are you rottable? I guess we'll never know. You're telling me you're not poisonable, but you're rottable. I know the poison is just left over from DS3, but like... That's still very odd. Dancer, what the fuck are you doing here? Dancer's just chilling in the tower, okay? She's just vibing. All of these are worthless. I don't want any of those. Oh, wait, wrong way. Alright. There's only one way to save this run. And that is to get the variant boss to spawn and get the best variant weapon you've ever seen. 24% crits and like 12% physical attack power. It's been foretold. Die. She's immune to... God, YouTube Automod does not like you. To be fair, I'll give it a little more credit on blocking that one. I think that one's a little fairer. I still wouldn't have personally blocked it, but I understand where it's coming from on that. Drop it. More HP. God, imagine if we also had grafted. Our HP bar would be insane. This is already a crazy HP bar for Executor. I've got bad wording a lot of the time. I think that might be underselling it a little bit. We got another legendary. That was the wrong one. Naturally. Oh, I do have blood boils. Or was that the last run that I didn't have blood boils? I don't remember. I don't remember anything anymore. Also, the variant boss is not going to spawn, chat. It hates us. Ow. Thank you, Popman. Do I think I just killed Bellbearing Hunter. Yeah. Hi, Bellbearing Hunter. I rolled. Where am I at? I was like up on that ledge. Weird. Variant enemy says no. Oh, this is the wrong side. I don't even know where all, like, Godskins spawn in this fort. He died because there's no Bellbearing the Hunt. No, he died because I killed him. Let's not give credit to something else. He died because I said so. Damn. Rip that fucking page. So I guess my question is with this fort, does it randomly roll which enemy spawns the guy, or is it just each one is a random chance? I assume it's the latter. Saying roll with cursed sword out is a bit much. He's shimming to the side barely. Look, you don't have to call me out on that. You're right, but we don't have to acknowledge it. Alright. This Zamor will definitely drop Marais. It's definitely possible for the Zamor to drop Marais. I mean, yeah, this is just a reset. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. The evil goblin who made the luck chances were feeling evil the day they made this. Yep. This is what I was saying, though. I think I was saying last stream. It's so weird that they clearly realized and saw the community's feedback that there wasn't enough randomness. And you can see that when they made the new map. Except they didn't change the things that the people were actually complaining about. They added more randomness in other aspects. Which is fine. I'm kind of here for that. But also, you didn't actually address the problem. Like, I think that variant enemy, I think that's actually, like, an amazing thing. I find that really cool that even exists. But, like, at the end of the day, people wanted just the seed itself to be more random. And the enemies to be a little more random. But no, that stuff's normal. 7:30. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I need to eat food and then probably get some work done, which means I probably won't get work done, but I can pretend I will. Did I ever get an email back from my professor? No. I emailed her the stuff for last week, and she just hasn't responded. If she doesn't respond by today, I'll follow up tomorrow. Talking to myself. Anyways. Oh, has the wheel been done? No, the wheel has not been done. Thank you for reminding me. Holy shit, this is why YouTube chat is the best. Fuck you, Twitch chat. Hopefully Brains is still here. So chat. We have this thing called the wheel, where if someone redeems it in Twitch chat for 10,000 channel points, I spin this wheel, and whatever happens, happens. There are some positive things. There are some negative things. I have the tab muted, I think. Also, my head is covering an ad. Okay, Brains, because it's the end of stream, I'm going to give you a reroll. I'm going to give you a respin. If it hits it again, though, that's it. Damn it. I didn't want to give you VIP. That's so mean. Alright, well. Dr. Brains 008 now has VIP. Roles manager. Add new. You are now one of 6 VIPs. Alright. Wheel is done, though. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will check with Parker. Maybe we will be doing Pokemon Soul Link. If not, it will be more Night Rain. So, yeah. That all being said, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.